Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, welcome. I'm Kim Serafini. I'm often asked why in each Positive Prime session there are so many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of absolutely spectacular photographs and hundreds of very positive, empowering statements. And the reasons for this are many and varied. But the first one I really want you to understand is that there is an understanding that we have from science that most of us, you and me included, have around about 50,000 thoughts a day. Scientists have actually been able to determine that in most cases, for most of us, those real people with real lives who are dealing with real issues have around about 50% of those thoughts being negative. They call them ANTs or ANTs, automatic negative thoughts. And they actually say that about 80% of our thoughts are the same as they were yesterday. So if you're in a downward spiral, you're actually ruminating over something, it's highly likely that you are not going to be able to be in a perfect position for you to actually feel incredibly on top of the world and able to actually deal with your challenges. So the interesting thing is that if you have, now let's face it, at 50,000 thoughts a day, around about 18 million thoughts a year, that's an awful lot of ants, negativity. And so what we really know is that we can flood you, we can rewire you if we actually give you hundreds of really positive, affirming, powerful, empowering statements, affirmations, wonderful, very inspiring and evocative suggestions and advice and wisdom through each one of our Positive Prime sessions. And interestingly enough, if you believe the people who tell you that we take in 11 million bits of information per second, but we can actually only attenuate to about 40 of them, my good friend Sean Acorn says it's like being in the midst of a blizzard and actually being only able to focus on a snowflake or two. The truth is that you actually need your reticular activating system to be primed in such a way to focus on or see the beauty in the world, the wonder, the amazement, the strengths in yourself and in others. And we need you to see the right 40 and process those. And so one of the remarkable ways that we do that is actually causing each and every one of our co-creators and our design teams to reinforce the words with appropriate messaging in the images that we have very precisely, carefully chosen. And the other thing that we're really doing is we're making sure that in every single one of those sessions, there are, a picture says 1,000 words, or there are, sayings like that. You're also looking at images of green tree canopy or the environmental nature, because we actually know of some recent research about the fact that your immunity, your actual cytokines, this protein involved in your immunity, is impacted by you looking at images or being in nature. Greenery is really important. And so we actually have a certain number of images in each and every single session that have been collated as a theme to do something quite precise, and that could be to impact your immunity in a positive, fabulous way. And so I want you to explore a lot of the other videos that I've recorded on exactly why and how our proprietary formula works for your benefit, to your advantage. But I hope that helps. Thanks very much. Ciao.